There was an article in the paper today in the Tribune, and I just got to say, God bless some of these writers who dig in to try to figure out what's going on. And Chris Sears is one of those. I'll just give him a plug today. There's your article. Well worth reading. And I'm not going to become the cynical guy, but I'm trying to help encourage good things to happen. And there's been some dialogue with the governor's office. And yesterday in the health committee's hearing, I asked about this very thing. And so if you happen to have like Down syndrome, for instance, and you're in a congregate care facility, well, then you're already kind of squared away. If you happen to be 64 and a half and live in a private home somewhere, you're treated the same as a 20-year-old without any disabilities. And I think that is just, it's wrong. And it shouldn't be hard to create category 1B, D1 or whatever you'd make it to look after these folks. And I would be, maybe I'm being critical, but I just don't understand. And I know Senator Housley, you have spent a good deal of time in your committee talking about seniors and, and how that could be, and then ferreting out, carving out some vaccines for like low risk populations. And, Minnesota is its own state. The CDC has advice. We can set up our own thing. So I'm just going to urge, DHS, this isn't really in our turf, except that the individuals are the ones that we very much care about. And Down syndrome is, for one, is you don't really live to be 80 with it, and so it just seems like this is not a hard one to fix. And the reaction, the commissioner yesterday just mentioned their plan, and I understand they have a plan, but I think it's time to amend the plan. And so if you need to amend a plan, it's not that hard. You take the plan and then you write something else different on it, and now it's an amended plan. So it's time to do this. Just amend the plan. And anyway, so that's all I have there. So, I guess since I raised the point, if anybody else just wanted to say anything about that, I'm trying to find my participant. Oh no, I just ruined my thing here. I don't see any other hands. If anybody else wanted to say anything, they can, since I did that. So don't see any. Okay, so we're going to spend the rest of the time, and we're here to help. I don't know, I'm just stuck in my head. Like, there's no need to have some of these problems exist still. So anyway, so to the committee. Oh, Senator Hoffman.
Thank you, Senator Abler. And I think, thank you for bringing this up. I mean, if it wasn't for our committees bringing up some of the things that we see just perhaps were just overlooked because nobody was bringing it forward, I want to thank both our aging committee and this committee for bringing up that when you're talking about vulnerable adults, this is where we're at. And I agree with you that it's a simple thing to be amended. It's kind of like when the non-emergency medical transportation providers, we didn't know where they were in the mix, and they were the ones that were providing the transportation for folks that were positive COVID, right? And it was great to see the Department of Health came in and said, nope, we're right, we're going to put them in. And I think the same thing should happen here. Regardless of where that individual lives, a vulnerable adult is a vulnerable adult, and we should put a priority to those folks first. And thank you for bringing that up. Thank you, Chris Sears, for highlighting that conversation. And I appreciate the work that we're doing here, calling that stuff out. And so I'm with you.